Three Southsiders rushed Swifty Blue's cell as a fourth man would obstruct the jail camera.
Damn, they straight blitzed that boy.
5 hours later, a man would call a woman from jail. Green light on his head from the Mexican Mafia since 2006. As far as Swifty Blue goes,
and you gonna protect me. You gonna protect me. And you a snitch.
Of the Mexican Mafia. During a
what's going on, JBsiah? We back with another video. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what to do, man. Today we gonna be talking about, but this man, Swifty Blue, allegedly got 19 of the Mexican Mafia members locked up for trying to kill him, bro. Conspiracy to commit murder. No cap. We don't know if he told. We don't know if he provided a little information. We finna check it out. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video.
One of the most controversial rappers.
I'm looking at that hen dog with the wine glass.
Is by far none other than Swifty Blue.
We got them fat ass jeans on.
I'm right here with the homie from White Fence. Check it out. If you ever in Los Angeles and
is his ass
business, make sure you tap in with
white or Mexican?
Security. The streets is dangerous. Like, hey Swifty, I need some shooters with me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Soft 25 bands.
Oh, that's it?
$25,000.
25 bands. You gonna have some shooters with
What you mean that's it?
Nigga,
that's a lot of money.
Mr.
25 racks. I'll kill my damn self and pay for the lawyer.
Is now more viral than ever for all the wrong reasons, as 19 members of the notorious Mexican Mafia have been charged by the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for their alleged involvement in a conspiracy to murder the rapper.
How the hell they find out they was trying to kill? Well, I know the feds be knowing all the street beef, but 19 members, somebody was talking.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another
somebody
episode
was
of
chatting up a storm.
1090J, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Swifty Blue and the 19 Mexican Mafia members or associates that were taken down.
19? 19 over one dude? They didn't even do that for Trump.
The gang culture of Southern California lies a hierarchy that is known amongst all, but very rarely spoke on.
Bro.
Those that live that life follow a strict set of rules more known as
that Cali gangs, that's the gangland for real. That's the land.
Publicly acknowledging La Heme. On the streets of Southern California, if you were born in a Mexican neighborhood, you were raised amongst the Southsiders. Primarily known as Sureños.
I want no smoke.
Southsiders control multiple hoods.
I want no smoke. I rock with the essays.
California and are considered the largest population within the California prison system.
Oh shoot, y'all don't want to beef with them boys.
County jails. To roll with the Southern Mexicans would be known as rolling with the Southsiders. But in prison, just because you're a Southsider, that doesn't make you a Sureño.
Oh, you gotta put in some work,
sweat, and steel. And it wasn't optional.
Poking nigga ass up. Pause.
You could raise your hand to put in work, or your name could be called. But either way, it wasn't until you completed the mission or multiple missions before you could even be.
Oh, y'all ain't gotta catch a body to be a Sureño.
And then, as a Sureño, this still.
Oh, that shit blood in, blood out, for real.
There was another level that truly called the shots, that sent the orders to the Sureños, who then sent the orders to the Southsiders. And this elite group is known as the Mexican Mafia. Sureños represent the number 13, the 13th letter of the alphabet.
Is that the cartel?
For Mexican
I don't know. I got no disrespect.
Between the two isn't a secret. And the power of both groups has been felt throughout not only the state, but the federal prison system as well.
Oh, them boys look dangerous.
So
I'm not lying.
Target by one of California's deadliest gangs.
Oh damn!
Swifty Blue is a known Southsider from East Side Paramount.
Oh, he ain't good in the hood now.
Gang on the east side of Paramount, California. Making noise as a rapper, he'd make even more noise for the controversial things he'd do or say, like telling visitors of Los Angeles to tap in with him for protection.
To go. Gangland, the southern side.
Brother, you had 19 people trying to kill you. I'm pretty sure I don't want to hire you for protection, buddy. But I would just get some corporate security. You feel me? What the hell? Why would I pay you $25,000 and people are trying to kill you? Then you need to protect your damn self.
I'm right here with the homie from White Fence. Check it out. If you ever in Los Angeles and you out here handling business, make sure you tap in with some solid homies for your own security. The streets is dangerous. If you're not...
Nah, buddy, I'm not hiring you.
You will get stepped on, believe that. You will get stepped on, believe that. The streets is dangerous. Tap in.
Brother, put that last 38 away.
The shooter to the right of him from White Fence 13 is none other than G-Face, another Southsider who cooperated against the Mexican Mafia when he was stabbed back in the day.
Oh, why would I hire... You want me to hire a snitch? Oh, we both gonna get killed. What the hell? I'm finna pay you to get killed with you? And no thank you.
G-Face is currently incarcerated and in protective custody. As he isn't a made man, he's a marked man.
Damn, buddy ass a rat.
Had a green light on his head from the Mexican Mafia since 2006. As far as Swifty Blue goes,
and you gonna protect me. You gonna protect me. And you a snitch.
Member of the Mexican Mafia. During a fallout, this woman would allegedly threaten to tell her uncle about Swifty Blue disrespecting her, and it's alleged Swifty said fuck the both of them.
Oh, you're a bold guy.
Or how powerful that woman's relative is. Swifty Blue is alleged to have been paying a fee for the disrespect to keep himself unharmed. And keep in mind, everything I'm saying now is from a confidential source, so take everything with a grain of salt. Swifty's mouth would get the best of him, saying things on social media that was taken as disrespect to the Mafia, making his money no longer good.
Like,
it's alleged that he didn't stop.
They only gonna protect me so much disrespect, gang.
Will no longer be accepted. Another narrative is that he was paying, but at some point refused to keep paying. And regardless of
that shit probably do get expensive. It's expensive to stay alive and expensive to die.
In other terms, he was greenlit, and any member that fell under the umbrella of the Mexican Mafia was to kill him
on sight.
The opportunity presented itself.
Oh, gang, boy.
Another YouTube channel by the name of Renegade Media would thoroughly cover this story, but he did it a whole year ago, before anyone knew of the murder conspiracy, meaning he really had sources providing him with information.
Oh, bro, that boy still tapped in with the streets. He ain't no snitch. His ass.
The FBI would announce a conspiracy to murder the rapper began in December of 2022. Within the criminal complaint,
wait, huh? 2022
by the name Snuffy.
Snuffy was trying to knock that boy off for a long time.
This is alleged to be the uncle of the woman.
Oh my God.
A man named in the complaint would tell an informant that members in Paramount, Compton, and downtown LA had instructions to attack Swifty on sight. La M.A. would learn he was arrested, and word was passed from the streets to prison, and from prison to the county jail. In November of 2023.
So his ass ain't safe nowhere, huh? Yeah, you're better off free, cause you can't run behind them walls, buddy, huh? They gonna puck your ass up with a lawn. They don't even got. See, when I was little and I thought about prison, I thought about shanks stuff. I'm thinking like they probably like this big, or maybe like a little knife. Them motherfuckers got 3 foot long machetes. That should go through your back, like all the way out of you. No, thank you.
Well, inside of the Los Angeles County Jail, a man who was 2 cells down from Swifty Blue would call his 66-year-old mother, asking her to ask an associate if the one who sings is still good.
Oh, his ass is snitch.
When he called back, she'd tell him he's no good.
Ooh,
For this,
Grandma said you no good?
The man and his elderly mother have been charged with the conspiracy to murder. 2 days after the mother and son spoke, another jail inmate called a prisoner who had a contraband cell phone. After mentioning Swifty Blue, he'd ask if he remembered a Raza rapper who was in the shower. Prosecutors believe this was in reference to Money Sign Suede, The 22-year-old rapper who was killed with a box cutter in a prison shower 7 months earlier.
They killed him with a box cutter?
On the phone would say,
God damn!
Should be the same. The next day,
in the shower, you just
told to handle that.
Bro, just imagine you just washing your ass, and now you're getting poked up, pause, by a damn box cutter, and you're just trying to wash. Yeah, prison's not for me. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Shit with prejudice. At 5:50 in the morning, when cells pop for showers, 3 Southsiders rushed Swifty Blue's cell as a 4th man would obstruct the jail camera.
Damn, they straight blitzed that boy.
5 hours later, a man would call a woman from jail.
Oh boy, got his rap session. They straight
in prison.
Put them hands on that
nigga. They didn't really get the show. Expect them to be performing in probably the 4,000th floor here soon. In other words, they failed to kill him and planned to try again as soon as Swifty landed in another part of the jail.
Damn, they God damn.
Released, essentially.
They trying to knock that boy off for real.
In March of 2024, members would communicate through TikTok stating the rapper was on live outside of his family's home. An armed Southsider would drive to the house at 1 a.m., sending a picture of a gun in a cup holder of his car and replying on TikTok saying he ain't here. Members were later sent to vandalize Swifty's home, tagging Swifty Blue 187, a sign he's marked for death.
Oh, brother, you're cooked. You're beefing with the Mexican Mafia.
No good.
That's basically the cartel.
His home are all being considered acts within the conspiracy to murder Swifty Blue.
Yeah.
Every participant that made a call, gave a code, or sent word is being charged in the conspiracy to murder the rapper.
Damn.
And to be quite honest, I'm surprised that he's still alive. No
cap.
The thing is, this arrest does nothing for Swifty Blue.
Oh God, they probably got 30,000 members.
He's been marked for death since 2022, and it doesn't matter if it's 2042.
Damn.
His name can never come out of that hat until his ticket has been punched. His only escape would be to leave California entirely, but his career relies on his gangster image and remaining in the spotlight. Disrespecting a made man within the Mexican Mafia is
that was not smart,
choice,
buddy. You're gonna tell that nigga fuck him to his face?
An opportunity to extort the rapper, and he refused. It's the same story.
He was taking your money, and now he's gonna take your damn life.
Swade was a resident, meaning he lived in Los Angeles, but he didn't gangbang. When sentenced to prison, he rolled with the Southsiders due to his Mexican heritage, but when it came time to pay respects to the higher-ups, by literally paying for their respect, he refused and bled out in a prison shower because of it. The extortion of those with money has led to the demise of those.
I'm not gonna lie though, bruh. Sometimes to stay alive, you gotta bite that bullet. I know it sounds cliche. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet to stay alive, bruh. No cap. You can. It's a lot of tough people. It's a lot of gangsters dead and in the grave. A lot of tough guys that's dead. The smart ones stay alive. Just remember that.
Those with promising careers because of an affiliation to a group that flourishes not in luxury, but in the streets and prison. While Swifty Blue has never cooperated with the police, his unwillingness to cooperate with the strict politics of his affiliation.
That boy think he the black sheep, but they have to put your ass under a sheet, under a white sheet.
Now this is a lot to take in. In my opinion only, if he disrespected somebody he shouldn't have and is willing to make it right, I think that's how it should have went. Instead of risking the freedoms of many over one, and essentially 19 people being charged in a conspiracy that can end horribly for all 19 of them.
Yeah, but on the same time though, if you a boss like a made, like you said, made man in the Mexican Mafia, and you got this big time rapper who's publicly disrespecting you, you really can't let that slide. I'm not gonna lie, you kind of have to die, cause it's like you got an image to upkeep. Oh, he's running around disrespecting you. He's not dead. Oh, I could do it too. Well, not me, not me, but like somebody else. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's continue the video. I'm not trying to die.
Now, from my understanding, the Southsiders are under very strict politics, and you know, if he snitched, or if he did some weird shit, or you know, did something to cause harm to one of his own, it would make more sense for this level of aggression. But if this is truly a scheme to extort a rapper, in that sense, I don't know if I can necessarily fault Swifty Blue for not wanting to be extorted, because it's hey, even though you fall under certain politics as a gangster yourself, right? You're gonna feel tried knowing you have to give up something.
I gotta give up money to stay alive.
Against the foundation of your core.
Yeah,
you know? Like
I understand both sides, honestly.
I'm the one that does the extorting. I'm the one telling people to tap in for $25,000, and I'm gonna make sure they're good. Now I gotta pay somebody else to make sure I'm good.
Sure, I'm not paying you to make sure I'm good.
So
they're trying to kill you, gang.
I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, it sounds like he's in a situation he can't get out of.
He's fucked.
In a place where his enemies outnumber him, and there's not much he's gonna be able to do because he can't take on the entire Southside car. The only thing that I can think of that would essentially save him and his career, move to Miami. I'm gonna be honest with you, Miami's a different place. You can still have the same image, you can still do what you do. You're just not gonna be under those politics because it's Miami.
But shit, it ain't nothing to catch a flight.
But after what happened with Lil Durk, I don't think anybody really wants to do that. This organization is clearly powerful because of how many people in California don't speak on them. But there's also a message behind this video. Look at the situation with Money Sign Suede, right? He went to prison, rolled with the Southsiders. And this is the thing, is everybody is going to have a use. The men that are going there and they're broke, they have nothing to offer but violence. That's why
shit, if you got money, I need that.
Or you raise your hand, you're getting sent to go do that. You're about to put in some work, you have nothing else to offer. But when these rappers come in, even if these rappers aren't famous, you got guys in prison that know nothing about going viral. They don't understand it. Their mind doesn't comprehend it.
Straight violence.
Millions of views. All they hear is the word million. This might be a broke rapper who went viral, and he might not even have gone viral on his own page. It might have been another page that posted him and it went viral on their page. But they heard the word million,
and that's all they care about.
Money. Okay, well, we're not gonna send him to go stab nobody. He just gotta put some of that money in. You gotta, put some funds into the kitty. People don't want to do that, and it ends how it ends. Now, this case was investigated by not only Los Angeles, but the FBI. It isn't a federal case, it's a state case, but with the FBI's assistance, I wonder how much that's gonna play out or have an effect on the way this case plays out as far as them being found guilty. But like I said, this specific organization doesn't flourish in Beverly Hills, they flourish in prison. Meaning if Swifty Blue does anything to wind up in certain places,
oh, you're cooked, buddy.
It's that much more of a chance they get what they want, which is essentially him.
Hey man, that's about the end of the video, bruh. That gangster life, bruh. I mean, hey, bruh, if that's the life you choose to live, your decisions is going to lead you down to a path. Death or jail, or death in jail, or death before jail. But there's really only two options, no cap. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. If you in the streets game and you trying to rap, bro, stick to that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. 99% of the people in the hood are never getting out the hood. And I'm sorry to tell you, you might be one of those people. No cap. If you don't change your decisions, if you don't change your actions, brother, you might be cooked. Sizzle, sizzle, pop, pop. Deep fried. But hey, it's no hate on the Mexican Mafia. I got no problem with y'all. Whoop whoop. Goddamn. I'm just reacting to the video. Y'all do what y'all do. I respect it. I understand it. I am just a humble YouTuber. But hey, man, if you guys enjoyed, I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, roll to 1,000 subscribers. Tell me to my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2, link in the description. Tell me to my JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Man, y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah, we out.